should be coming at each other. What I think is they should wait for strong evidence. Nobody out here is going to get up and say, oh yes, Jabba's do it, because at the end of the day, we don't have evidence to prove that Jabba's really did this to her. Peter Gay came to the wrong place for justice. Justice cannot be served on a TikTok, and that is what people is trying to say. Too much stories and too much people are putting words in her mouth. It's the people who are putting words in her mouth. That's what the people are going against. Everybody wants justice to be served, because if he grape her, she should get justice. And this is my point again. You said that Andre Stevens relocates you a few years ago, and Jabba's this is what we can get, and we never get it, because Jabba's have no power over authority. If Jabba's did such thing to you and you went and get locked up, and then after your mother went to the police station, reading it, because you see Yardi, you have
well, listen to her.
Him do this and him got the police station. She got the police station, the mother.
Listen and go and peel my potato them.
Come out and Jabba
himself,
Jabba himself. Listen to me now. A man know he did such thing to her or to a female. He's going to take away himself for a period of time. He's not going to stand firm in that community, because he's going to think that people is going to hear that he does that kind of stuff and come for him. He's not going to be in that community. So at the same time when your mother go report this situation and going back home, you go back home and leave your pitney in the hospital, we have internal bleeding. Come on, make her read, a reason we are reasoning, You're going to leave your pitney in a hospital will have internal bleeding, because it said that she had internal bleeding, so obviously she had to go to the theater to get herself checked or to get a cut. So there is no way your mother that birthed you going to leave you like that. So all right, that evening and your mother leave and gone home now, and the same Jabbas beat up your mother, lick her up, lick out her teeth them, and the authority not come out again, and Jabbas out here on social media run.
Them ask her say, who lick out her mother teeth? Her mother say more than one somebody that lick her up.
And that's why I tell us the story and cook up as the day goes by. The story now make no sense, because remember, Sky, is Peter Gay tell her say, is our mother, is Jabba's lick out her mother teeth and beat her up. God, come on, you're not idiot.
When me did a listener, she said her mother said she don't know which one of them. Because more than one somebody did a lick her.
Diamond said Peter Gay told her that Jabba's beat up her mother and lick out her mother teeth. And I believe people now want to
put your phone over that side, that's one you can see.
It doesn't sound credible.
Too much mix up. Right. Too much. So if this girl can get justice, it's a go hard. It's a go hard.
All right, I have a question about it.
No, it can't hard if she get justice if I choose she attack. If she lie now, it's a go hard. But if she attack,
wait the unknown. Give me 1 second, Dawn. I'm going to ask you this question, and I want you to be honest to me. Do you believe everything? Just put yourself out there. Put your son, put everybody. Are you going to sit down and believe what this girl is saying now based off what's going on?
All right, let me tell you why. You see when she turn on the camera and I show her body and everything, that change the game to me. And listen, somebody behind us.
Me can turn on the camera now and show you my. Me can turn on the camera and show you my C-section mark, my liposuction scar, and my tummy tuck scar, and my knee surgery scar, and it look just like what she show. No believe no scar. Me not believe no scar. Me need more evidence. Me can come tell us say me have scar too. Me have scar. You want me turn on the camera and show you me scar them?
Yeah, but listen, me say, you ask me a question now, so me answer you. Me say, when she starts show, so me say, right to the scene.
All right, put the star aside. The words, the things that she's saying, you believe them, there's something there? Because remember, y'all say, guess I text you, and you and guess a best friend, and this happened to guess, and guess I text you, and the text a third party attack? A third party attack?
Yes, that is true. It looks...
A third party attack. Them the text is not written by this girl. Come on, man, we're a fool.
All right, so again...
Him forget wrong.
Give another chance.
Yes, one question.
Okay, let me
the bird paper, what she show? Fear bird paper?
No, hold on. I think what we're supposed to do with all due fairness is do we actually understand what accusation means? Because everybody is talking about the accusation we already have or whatever we have in court. Let us take that out of our minds just for a minute in this discussion. Take it out of our mind. It does not exist then. Yeah. Just as how we are thinking about if Peter Gate exists or not. Because remember, we don't see a face, right? And there's a movement. No face, no case, right? Now, take it out of our minds that there's already...
No, me can't agree with you on that. Because Rose say her face, TikTok liar say her face.
Fine. Okay, let us take out the accusation. Because again, he's not guilty until proven in the court. Abla said guilty. You understand? Guilty not upon him name yet. It's just an accusation, right? Right. Now, I have a serious question to ask. The DNA that they say that they have, how did they get that DNA? Because remember, there is a screen recording. I was on the live. I saw it for myself that they showed proof of having medical reports with DNA to say that it is Jabba's. How did they acquire that? How did them get that? How did them get the DNA?
I don't know.
Okay,
That's unknown.
Okay, hold on, baby, hold on. So if it is the case that, and I asked it last night, because again, and here's why I cannot wrap my head around it. We cannot keep saying we have questions for the victim. If the two of them go in a court, there will be questions for both parties. We can't get up and say we're not allowed to ask questions. Why we can't ask questions? Why do we have to automatically believe? Do you know that men can be raped? Do you know that men have been victims of heinous crimes? Why is it that we always believe every single story, and why are we not being allowed to ask questions? It's just like the statement of Christianity. We're not allowed to question God. This is not a God situation. Why can we ask?
Hypocrites, baby. The world is made up with hypocrites, so you have to understand that also.
Hold on.
And that we should question Jabba's. We should question Jabba's when Jabba's brought it.
But if he was an accused in the situation, why are we questioning the accused? The victim will be asked a question. Now, what I am asking, I can be known as a liar. It doesn't mean that every situation I'm a liar. So when people say he's known for something, not because Una said him, no, remember, this is the same mouth. Mouth say yes, mouth say no. People say things. Come on. And this is what I am not understanding. I ask the question. This is somebody saying how this not the first time Jabba is being accused.
So if you stop reading the comments on partner, man.
Yeah, let me talk because me can't argue with people who intelligence are relevant.
Talk for the people there.
All right. Let me ask you. How is it that this happened in 2016? She was either 15 or 16. No, that is fine because I have a problem with remembering age and dates and stuff like that. So if there's a question on dates, I get it because people say, oh, that day was a Tuesday, it was a Monday. Fine. We don't remember because that is 2016 is a years ago. That is okay to not remember. And remember that stuff like that, when it happened, you have trauma, you have PTSD, stuff like that, mess with your memory. Yep. But there are key points in the situation that keep changing. There are evidence that keep being brought forward that does not make any sense. And at the end of the day, it looks falsified. You cannot, when I asked the question about the DNA, they said that it was because they got the DNA and they compared it to 2023. No, I work in the healthcare system. There is no way you can have DNA from 2016. To collect DNA, you need to have the accused and the victim's DNA at that point and test them both. How is it that you guys have the DNA to show that it was him and he did not have any DNA or anything in the system before that? He did not have it in 2016. Hold on. I asked the question and I was told that it was because of 2023. How can they use past DNA for 2023? Somebody saying DNA lasts forever. They cannot compare DNA that was already tested. No. They need to recheck it.
No.
It is something that needs to be tested again because remember, it's just a sample. a sample needs to be tested again. It cannot work like that. They cannot compare cases. Why in cases of serial raping, they test the DNA with every single victim? Come on. Even if you're not slow, you're not try to be fast today. Speed it up. Speed up the thinking. You in serial rapist situations, you have to test it. I have questions for Jabba as well. Nobody thinks I'm gonna have no question, but I have questions because of the accusations that are there. You understand what I say? Another question. Why is it that the birth certificate, and pay close attention, and if you want me to flip my camera and to show the evidence, I can. Why is it that on line 26, on anybody's birth certificate, and if you're a Jamaican, you know that line 26 should be at the bottom for your name and not the top. Why is the name of the victim, why is the name of the victim on that birth certificate, which you guys brought forward to show that this is Peter Gay Amaya Small, because that is what she said her name was on a live that I was on. Her name is Peter Gay Amaya Small. Yeah. Why is it that her name is at the top of the birth certificate and not at the bottom, where it should be at line 26? Why is it? Hold on.
Should that be at line 26?
The name should be at line 26. Why is it at the top where the father's name is?
Number one.
Why is it that the font on the birth certificate looks different? Why is it that the font sizing is different as you go along? The font is different, guys. Pay attention.
Let me see my friend.
But at the end of the day, unknown, if you know that this happened to you, why are you going for birth certificate and all of this too? It makes no sense.
No, that is fine. It is fine for them to show evidence. You see, because we keep on asking evidence. No, remember saying no, we ask for evidence, you know. So them are sure it is fine for them to show anything.
But we're in a police station reporting it and all of that, and Jabbas get locked up, and then me believe. Because these people on the life keep on and say, we are back Jabbas. No, we are not backing Jabbas. Because at the end of the day, when the accusation was brought forward about his sister or his stepsister, whoever, it's thrown out of court. They found him not guilty. That case is not in court. Jabbas is in court right now for a gun charge.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
All right. And this is what I am talking about.
That's a lie. No, Jabbas is not court right now for rape.
We can't stop bring up Jesus Christ. Only just stop bring up an accusation. Stop bring up a court case.
Just come
stop bring up
auntie. Remember, we can't believe nobody. Anybody can consider them an auntie because we can't make one fake page right now.
Guys, you're shouting. You must can get your point across without actually have to be, screaming. Just take it
easy.
Bring up the
get your point accusation. Me keep on ask the same question about the DNA.
Sorry.
The DNA is the biggest part for me, because remember, if they both go to court right now, that is the main evidence. That is one of the main. The story might be one, everything else might be one, but the DNA is the main thing that will be able to say for sure. Because you remember, it's not about something that you guys didn't say. You didn't say you didn't have it. You said you did. So if you provide a document to say you had it, why is it that the DNA does not correlate to a time when Jabbas got in and show us him give DNA to anybody? Why wasn't he unknown?
Why are you showing the part of the medical report? Why are you showing the part that says that she got raped in her anal?
But on the medical report, if you look closely, it says salmonella. Salmonella is associated with raw chicken, raw meat. That is for bacteria. That has nothing to do with a grape kit situation or anything that had anything to do with it. Salmonella is from consuming raw meat. So how can people be saying salmonella is on it and blah 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 and it don't match. It don't match.
I want to raise a last point before I leave. Right?
Only for people want to come get them opinion. They have 14 somebody in our box.
All right, one second, Don. So, guys, that community. Growing up, if you're in that community, you must have some evidence to tie to where Jabbas is from. If you were living there to where Jabbas is from. If you were living there for some period of time, you don't have to show your face, but that would settle some misconception in people's mind if you actually were from the community. If you have family within the community, show some evidence to settle the internet score to say, hey, you actually have some tie to the community. And I think if we can pin her to say, hey, she was living in the area, then people will more inclined to believe that she have a strong point. But other from that, it's going to be wild accusation and people just believe in a split decision as to where they want to lie, where they believe
she was talking about the community. Even his family reached out to her and the family member that she said bring her to the hospital. That was his cousin.
And jewelry.
When she come out and she said, a Mass Joe, you can ask Mass Joe, him did go down a Mass Joe yard, go ask question, a Mass Joe family then come on the internet and create a scene.
No, that's
No.
That's somebody.
That was a different situation. She has nothing to tie her to the community.
You said she never talk about the community or give them the evidence about the community. So she'd have talk about somebody in the community. So him could have go find out she'd have know that if she not come from the community.
tell her about Mr. Clinton.
Hold on.
The man where she said Jabba's cousin where carrier got the hospital, she say him dead.
Okay, so you see on the birth certificate, for all who is saying that it should, if it's not at line 26, let us say for sure that it's at line 7, right? Hold on. You see, let us say that it's at line number 7. Then if you look closely, you see them 3 little dots here, it's supposed to be after the name, right? Look how far the name there. Look on the name on the thing. Look at the name, right? Name of child, and look at the font of Peter Gay's name as it was typed in. Look at it. Look at the name versus the date. Look at it. You see the difference, right? It is obvious, clear as day.
No, never get one birth.
When you look on the age paper, it look like it tamper with. That's what you say?
It looks falsified. Yes, that's what I am saying. That is what I am
1 minute. I'm going to get a birth certificate right now.
Anybody have a birth certificate can come up in our box and make us see good one.
Going in the house for a birth certificate right now.
There's no stamp. There's no seal at the side. There should be a seal right here. A seal should be up here on your left. There's no seal. A seal should be here.
Anybody have a birth paper can come explain it for me.
It says issue date. April 1st, 2014.
Who posted that?
They posted it saying it was Peter.
Who posted that?
They posted it. Said it was either maybe TikTok lawyer or one of them, but one of them posted it because it's on the page. She say that it's hers.
On who page?
It's on Lioness She Won.
Cause they're saying they didn't post it, but listen. Last night I was watching Macy Live, and I don't know. I'm not gonna listen. Last night when I was watching Macy Live, another lady came up. This lady says she is Peter Gay aunt, and I want you to listen carefully, Don. Cause I don't really think that I might run around and I find all these people. If people so much light I shed upon it, and for more people to come and say, all right, now I gotta put myself in the box and help tell a lie. Listen, Don, listen carefully. Listen.
Cause this is the new birth paper and a long time one them.
I wish let me see if I can turn on my camera. Hold on there. I want to turn on my camera. I'm gonna turn on the camera, Don.
People saying seal is at the bottom. I don't.
I want to flip it now.
There's no seal at the bottom either.
My seal at the top or the side.
There's no seal at the bottom either.
Understand this one. To be honest, me, Lloyd, and Sky, we always heard we never ever said that.
That's Peter Gay on talking.
We never ever said that.
General family for sure. I'm going to guys see
oh my God.
And then for my name their line 6. Line 7, my one there. My father named the below my one.
Every time. I'm gonna say I've been guilty. I will never ever come and tell you a lie. I become a swear.
When I go like a bar,
she
must know.
That's the aunt talking.
You must come along.
Alright.
If I did them, I never say a lie.
That's a cry and another answer cry.
No, I said the one talking and the
Hold on the peeps. Hello? You're speaking to our daughter. She's at work.
Hi, this is Tawanda. This is Tawanda calling from Henrietta Johnson, calling to remind you of your appointment tomorrow with Mary at 2 o'clock, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, sweetie. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
and I listen to the story. And you see, when I listen to the girl and I listen. But what I don't like, every time I pass and I hear somebody talk, them put words in the girl mouth. Them I repeat things I never hear before. Them I say the girl says she go home with the evidence. You understand me? All of them stuff there, them I say, them I twist up the girl thing. All when them say Sky post the medical report. Sky wasn't alive. And the reason why she get upset, Sky wasn't alive and she should show it to share. She said, I'm live, me there. I'm going to put one liquor part and show it to crazy. She said, so I said, Enos. When she said she going to find a medical report, post. Them said them not post nothing like that. So, listen, if that's the case, I can't blame Sky. Because Sky, I'm upset because Sky shouldn't even post nothing. Forgive them nothing for make she look like idiot. You understand me?
Because by right, you know, if they say they have all the proof what they have here, then they would even mention the story, but just like who cuss and then make us see results.
Yeah. That lady will come up here when she said her friend them say, why she take it to TikTok? And the lady said her auntie said she take it to anywhere she want to take it to. What's wrong? She take it there and she love all the ladies them is dealing with her niece. I don't know if it's her niece true, but that's what the lady come up.
You sound like her. Me think of this chia talk.
No, that's what everybody think. And the auntie.
You sound like your family.
And she said they're going to get justice for her niece.
Birth certificate right here.
She said the auntie come on last night. But so when I see me as the brought down, then my thing said the woman the auntie come out of my eye.
All right, so Boss Chick, we can ask you a question.
Sure.
They said that they have, because it is there on a screen recording. It is there. Well, them said them have the DNA. Them said them have Jabba's DNA. How would they get the DNA?
No, one of the answers the DNA is different from the other one, from the other girl.
From which girl? From which year?
Hold on, Don.
No, we don't know the year, but the auntie when it come up attack, she said them get alpha them mad, them finally paper.
Oh no, that's it. That time our sister them attack about. The DNA from the
No, but them said them have the DNA.
Oh, but that's what I'm telling you. Them people them are mix up the story card. The DNA with them said them have. That's the rape kid sister.
Ladies, can I get a second while I'm at work?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. All right, so here's the thing, what I'm going to say, right? I've been listening to the case, and this is the first, like, I'm listening to, like, a case on social media, like, following it.
There you go.
And I've heard this young lady from the first time this young lady come out, I heard what she said. I heard the voice when I saw the video. When the first time when she come and told us everything, I listened to that. You see what when you drive home, I'm going to come by your live down where we hear in more details, I listen to it. You see, when I'm scrolling and I'm listening to a lot of these women that I don't know why I'm so angry about women, want to twist up the story, want to turn it wrong, want to have this for say, want to try and make. But let me tell you this. One thing I wanted to say to the man, Yardi, and some other people. I cannot believe that I'm a born American, but my family is Jamaican. I'm a go to Jamaica from their picnic. And me know say, violence in Jamaica, bad man can control you and make you go back to the police station. In America, you can go to testify, and once you don't show up, that case is going to be drawn out until it becomes a cold file. So why you think a third world country, where people live in the country, where they not have no family member, give them a whole heap of money to go move and them things. Why you feel some man can't scare them and shut them up? If them can do it in America, why do you feel like in Jamaica this cannot be?
Dan, how much time you know people get paid when big man sex off all woman pitney and them not going to the case?
They're not even paid. They're not even paid. Them going to bad them up. Hold on. Hold on. Some people don't even get paid. Some people
that's what I just said.
Them people them house. Them pay to run down the people them house. Them threaten to kill off them whole family. So what do you think? This mother know poverty. We don't know the educated level where the woman there. We don't know if she have family at foreign. We don't know if she have family at home because they live at country. We don't know these people. Another thing is, right, to the young lady. The young lady said that she was hospitalized for 4 weeks. The other son, when he first born, he was hospitalized for 3 weeks. I tried to stay at the hospital for maybe 3 days in a row on a bed. I'm afraid my people was 4 months. But what do you think this woman to stay at the hospital for 4 weeks? So you sound like it makes sense. Of course, the woman have to go out yard at some point. So when the woman go out yard, the woman to make the story, and I don't know how to support
I did not say.
Hold on. When I'm done, then you can talk, and then you can, just like I'll let you finish, and I'm talking. When I'm done, then you can come back and contact what I'm saying. Because I'm at work, and I can't talk too loud, and I can't stay long. My thing is this, right? When I come from this, I'm with a girl, back in the day, I get a gastric bypass. You have the scar. You have twin daughter. You have C-section scar. You get tummy tuck. You have tummy tuck scar. None of those 3 scars go up in a nobody's chest. It goes bikini-wise. Even if you get a 360 tummy tuck, meaning them tuck you from around and your back go all the way around, it's still like a panty line. It don't go straight up in a nobody's chest. The only time you get cut like that is when you have success, like say you have an infection in your belly, or you have internal bleeding, or them have to get bullet wounds, or them have to like surgery in organs and those things. So when you're not coming to talk about tummy tuck and C-section, you have to stop. Because it don't look like that. Another thing is this. It's clear that this young lady was assaulted, right? It's clear. Because it's clear that she was assaulted and she was in the hospital for 4 weeks. She had internal bleeding. She even showed you the scar where the screwdriver going on her side. Because she never said in stab her in her pum-pum with it. Or her musty, or anywhere else like what Una said. That's not what she said. She said he left the screwdriver in her side. All right. Which we know that probably can cause internal bleeding. Also, when you bust up a little picnic like that, then again, busty also cause internal bleeding. All right, here's the thing now. Why would a young lady who's obvious that she was assaulted take the real assaulter get away and take the whole blame and put it on somebody else when she know a bad man? Remember say she have come and tell her say the man is a bad man, you know. Remember say she have wait. Well, another thing say, I wait till them safe enough to get justice.
Because
she come back 2 years later and back up.
All I know is that.
But improve himself, because you see as him and a man kick off him and say him how much man can say.
Right.
I just a simple argument and you tell the man say you will kill him with track.
Don, I was the Shay and Roger go on Zambia night last night. No, Shay and Roger go on Zambia last night and they put on a performance.
Shay and Roger also misunderstood to the victim.
Just want to say something.
Give me a chance. But you can't keep them out of it because they're making a lot of macri out
I'm
of it.
going to say one thing to you guys.
And I'm making animosity, both sides.
Hold on, I'm going to leave right now, but I want to say one thing. Hold on, young lady. Let me say this one thing and then we can come back. Because I got to go. But ladies, you know what I would have really, as a radio personality, would support women and have Women Wednesdays? You know how I would really wanted you guys to handle this? Say, listen to the case. I said, listen, it's something goes up. But don't come and go so hard to prove your woman because there's so many women on this live that's not even coming in. Look at the views, there's thousands, 2,000. And you know many of these women are crying right now in them yard because none of them can't come up because of some of the vipers like, you know, want to go so hard. Why would I go so hard when I don't know? I'm not phone all. I never did it. So better just don't say nothing. I just said, boy, you know, it's something really got so this way, and if it really not got so, boy, but why not go so hard to prove that you got so? Why not prove? Why not never go hard to make woman to prove that something got so? Even if something never got up. You know, rather than on the opposite side, knowing that women like myself, I'm able to daughter one day, I'm able to grandpicking one day, I'm going to go through this, I'm afraid to come out. Look on the next woman up there in the other ball. Look for disgusting, bye.
I have a quick question.
Wait, let me answer her because she's relating to me as saying about the tummy tuck. I was just suggesting that I have scars that I could show to. And first of all, I'm not picking up.
Anybody can show them show a scar like that, but
anybody can show
did not
scars. I'm
look at
gonna
that
speak
scar
and
that
come down.
started from the
I'm gonna
woman's chest,
speak and come down, please, boss. I'm gonna speak and come down. I'm very respectful. I'm gonna speak and come down. First of all, I'm not picking up for Jabbas, and I said that before. I'm not picking up for Jabbas. I said anybody could show any scars. We're taking away this point away from the victim. People is just talking based off what they see or what they hear over the media. And what I said, people are putting words in this girl mouth because obvious it is shown. And I'm still going to say there is no way that your daughter is being injured at that day, and the same day you leave your daughter there and go home and get beat up. That man is going to take away himself. I am not going to stop saying that man is going to take away himself. I have
when
sons,
they
I have
Africa like Jamaica, you have to go home
I
and get all kind of things where you need kind of have to give. And you know that dad. Them not the sheet, them not if you have to go home they get one of things and bring it back to the Africa.
Men are wicked also. We are both. Have a nice day. I am not going to
question
say,
about
I'm
the
not going to
house.
pick up for this.
Hold on.
Sorry.
For the first.
Come down. All right.
I have a
You see, the
question.
whole thing is not that people don't believe said Jabbas do it or not. It's just that, like how the lady come and she said she was on the live when Peter Gay taught the story. So she get the full story from Peter Gay, while most of us just get clippings.
Yeah.
We don't get the full story. Because to be honest, I don't get the full story. I'll not hear it from Peter Gay mouth. So when we see other clippings, I said this and I said that, me I go say this no sound right. So and that's the problem. So it's not that people are pick up for Jabbas. And I say people are pick up for Jabbas because if him do it, him for go prison for whatever for happen to him,
When Shay go by the girl last night, don't Shay tell the girl. See them not see the girl. And don't me see the story.
If you never hear the story,
then again, Dawn, when you talk about even that say Macy and Rose and the whole of them see the girl already, right? Them
But
see the girl. We still don't know. We still don't know if them really see the lady. That is the thing, And then you see why make it all it be like this. You see, because when Jabbas and Rose fall out and I go at it, everything I come out, and that's the problem again. So that's why people are saying, because him and Rose fall out, why this a come up, so them a make up life, they can't tell pan him to bring him down.
All right, but if you listen to what
so that most people, if them hear from the lady, if them hear from Peter Gay.
Me see out of me 2 eye, me see, she not say she ear, me see.
Right.
Me see out of me 2 eye, me see. And that she said.
Yeah, but she says she see and she can talk that she see out of her 2 eyes, she see. But unlike me no see. So the passion where we was having something so you really me can't have that passion. So that's the problem with the people them. Them can't have that. Because they don't have them there.
Them sit
right, they don't have that.
No.
Peter Gay not come out. Me never sit down and hear Peter Gay talk. I just see clippings with this up and everything where everybody has said.
3,500 people did see when she lift up her clothes and show everybody. And listen how much of them out of 3,500 I say, that's your belly scared that. A tummy tuck scared that. A this scared that. Look what people have said that.
Come from in our chest plate, come down to our belly.
All right, I have a question for Boss Chick. I have a question for you. You did hear this? So maybe because you were there, I have to ask you.
Please, people.
Hold on, Don. About the house, because I'm not really sure. Because I guess again, there's a lot of misconception and there's a lot of lies and there's a lot of this and a lot of that. So about the house situation, I heard from screen recordings, from lives that the first house, them shoot up the house, right?
Is that true?
I never hear the girl say that. I heard that. I just heard that.
Okay,
I
all right.
never heard she said that. I never hear she
Okay,
said
so
about
Don
the
just
shooter.
confirm it. Don just
I hear about this man. I said
But Dan, what me want to know, you see?
But
Me I watch, cause one at the time, honestly, Dan, me they really dep on the girl side. Cause me I said, John, if a young girl get raped and get treated like that, it really unfair, right?
Go
But when
ahead.
them bring the lady, when them bring the girl on the platform for the girl tell her story, Liar and Sky not give the girl a chance to talk her story. They
You know why?
and she said this, and she said, no,
the reason why I said she did too much talking. You see, everywhere she goes, she hear them do me she in the comment and them tell her to talk.
You see at the end of the day, if I been through something that girl been through, Dan, I supposed to can come out and talk what I been through because I was there.
Yes.
And me did daddy. So for the main fact say, Sky come out and say, the girl said this. Me not hear the girl say it. Sky, mother come out and say the girl said this. Me not hear the girl.
This is what I am saying. That is what I am saying.
No, you know what, God? I'm
Me not hear the girl and say no.
Don't hear it from her mouth.
Honestly, Dan,
when she go
Dan,
keep
me
me live,
say something, you know.
everybody go listen what she has said.
And then you control the comments. You lock off the comments and make she click her like. That is what I am saying. Why is it always a controlled environment? Why is it always a controlled environment?
You know what? Now the clip can't read the gun and the law. I was trying to know, and it's not what I said.
What make it
down? Where you said too much people attack for the girl, and that has twist up the whole story. You put the girl out there, the girl willing to come and talk. Me ask Macy, me say Macy.
I look like she want to let out the pussy out her bag, and them no want she let out the pussy out her bag.
So why them no want she let out the pussy out of the bag? But alright, you want me hear them side then. Them don't want the girl. Alright. The poor life, but hear them a say them don't want.
No, but
them say them don't want the girl to talk to
them what them are gonna do after that. Talking her story no means that them are tell Jabba what them will do after that. She's just telling what happened that night or that day. Was the girl relocated before Jabba's got the house got mash it up or afterwards? Because I think the timeline kind of messed up in terms of where people are regurgitating them something there. So was it before or after?
Was it before? I'm not sure.
All right. So
I'm not sure.
Okay, so they're saying that they had to relocate the girl because she wasn't safe. Yada, yada.
After she got the text. Them kind of relocate her after she get the text. When she get the text.
That is 2023.
No, I'm talking about when Macy them to find somewhere. Remember after she get the text, them I said no, them can't make she stay there.
All right.
When she take the money.
Mm-hmm.
That's when them relocate her. Yesterday, she come on the live and she say, I guarantee you, after today, you're not going to hear Jabba's call my name and Rose's name. If Jabba's bad, tell him to call my name right now. He cannot call my name.
But Jabba said the name
on live a while ago.
No, they must say call them name.
It's not supposed to. When she says so, somebody come in the comment and say, yeah, because I'm liar. I say, don't call your name because him don't get cartel liar, and the liar say must call them name no more. That's why I'm not calling them name. Every time one of them come with something, somebody else come with something done. You understand me?
You have money to buy food and you have money to get cartel liar.
Well, I don't know if it's cartel liar. And me think them forget cartel liar for the sister rape. For me, get charged with this.
You understand, right?
And so in bigger case where that one they go on. This no, we said this a rumor. So when you want cartel liar for rumor, where the big case where you depend bail for, why you don't use cartel liar for that?
And when we never lie, when they be up on the live with Zambia, Raja never tell Zambia say my drive around and I tell woman to lift up them clothes.
In muting life. In muting life, you don't talk about that none at all.
If not talk about nothing what them do, them go on it like this nice,
I be a misleader.
Shall I have a quick question for you?
The over there says she tell a big lie for Ivan what they are
and then she spin.
But I talk about that again.
No, cause Shay bring the 2,000 followers over there.
Yes, and that
the woman them on live. She was on live. She was on live till 5:30 this morning. Me wake up when me fish a angry sky. Bad. Me say me don't know what sky going on the box.
New people are coming out.
I have a question for you. And then
Alright, now come down.
I have a question for you, Don, real quick before I go away. So if it is the case that you're trying to get to the bottom of the truth, because it's not about her, the truth, right? And justice, then, right? Justice enough. Have you ever put feelings aside, emotions aside, and open your mind? And again, me question Jabba's story the same, I question the girl's story the same. Not because I'm going to come up here and ask the questions I want to for Jabba.
You hear the story from Jabba, so I'm going to hear Jabba say,
and that is what I am saying. And that is what I am saying. And that is what I am saying. I still have questions as it relates to why, whatever, why come. When me ask you first.
People them will bring me down. I don't hear come out and say people, I never see this woman from a band. I don't know who is this woman. I don't know where this woman. I don't hear all them just sitting there for so well.
Him say it, Dan. Him say it. Him say it. No, who is Peter again?
I have a quick question as well. Have you ever, regardless of the dislike, regardless of the feelings?
No, you can't say that. Listen. Remember, say there are two people.
You not listen to what me asking, no? You not listen to what me asking.
Come out and blues, you know. Me don't know none of that. Then just come out and blues.
But you have not listened to the question that I'm asking. You're not listening. You're not listening to the question when me ask you, Don. You're not listening.
No, but you say put the dislike aside. If it dislike somebody when we don't.
I did not say you. Mr. Put the dislike aside.
Okay.
Just say listen.
All right.
Listen.
Yeah, okay. Well, listen then.
Put everything aside. Have you ever tried to go on a live and listen to all the questions that people have to ask? I understand why them ask the question.
If me ever go for other people live, go ask that question.
No.
Listen.
None of that mess, Dan. May I say you ever go listen
if
to that?
me ever go for other people live, go listen to the question them when people are.
Yes, or allow other people. Apart from today.
That's why me do it today. Today my day.
And that is what me say. Apart from today. Dan, about 1 week. No, we know today is the only.
Hello guys, can I get a
hear other people opinion? Me the one when people come in and me box them, I say take out that one, they take out. Me want to hear everybody opinion. That's why I'm something quick I want to hear everybody's story. I can't just listen to somebody's story. I want to hear everybody's story.
With their work, so but I want to know, say, just like how Unknown just say a while ago, say, if you ever wonder why everybody asks why the girl I tell lie, she ever wonder why everybody, so much accusation come up on Jabbas? I same thing, and that's why I think, because the message I come from people where we're not fun and where we're not like, that's why we take it this type of way. Me in about.
You see, if I say I over blinger. Say for instance, a blinger I keep her cool, and the girl go over blinger. I won't internet to the sound and I go over blinger one big mix up, and they will come in a way. I say yes, one girl over there went, but she carried the wrong messenger them.
He grew up in a town area, right?
I'm telling already, you know, the difference with Blinger and Rosalie. Remember, Blinger always a keep court case, you know. No, Rosalie and Jabbas are cussed, so Rosalie want to bring down Jabbas.
But
hold on, let me
Rosalie try to tell us that she didn't do it in a cuss, and she did think say I just cuss, but when she realized it get deeper than what she expected.
No, exactly. Dad,
hold on, guys. One second.
Listen this, Dad.
Please.
Rosalie said, no, that's my opinion. Tell me your opinion now.
All right, Rosalie said when she attacked to the girl on the phone, the girl tell Rosalie, said, Rosalie, a long time me send the message in your inbox. Rosalie said when the girl said that to she get quiet because she see the message a long time, but she and Jabbas was friend. She never bring it out to the media.
Okay, because let me say this because I forgot back our word. You're absolutely right. So I think that our problem as a country. Just because we like somebody and we hear about something, we not say nothing. We not say nothing right now because we are them a friend. Again, but it still not change the fact that something go near. So because if Mama, let me just start because I have to go back and work. In name call upon too much accusation for we just come out the hard feel, as well as we feel like when it come on to the victim too, liar, and with the next girl name, Sky. Even if the girl have a case, they might mess her up. Them a mess up real bad. The girl, if you're not gonna bring forth the girl, make she talk. The way all them a try to control the narrative, and them a make it look so much like it's scripted. Even if it goes up, them I feel if you're not gonna bring forth somebody to tell them story, allow the woman to tell her story. Don't turn it into a monetized thing. Tell the truth. Me did go in and get up when my friend brother raped me. Right? And let me tell you this, him go the same way, him down in the same way, Sisoka take rape kit, everything, him run with for a while, and he lives there now. Me not ask you, the Jamaica system is terrible.
And you not bother with it because after how much years you just not bother with it. Because
me live a foreign now, me not bother with it. But it mean say,
things so you have to because you can't cut up again, you have to tell it this and that, you want to go drop back all the case.
It don't mean say it not happen, and people know this. Jamaica people with the hospital take a rape kit. Me don't know them get the rape kit, that's a one. But they take the case, them do what they have to do at that moment, but after that they move on to the next. Jamaica and like foreign where a case will happen 15 years ago and boom, it pop up again. Once they're done, then call it cool and then move on. We need to stop defending Jamaica system like say it's all of that when it really is not. Jamaica system messed up. Right. And if that happened 10 years ago, the system messed up right now so bad. Imagine 10 years ago, oh, fuck up it was.
You know, 10 years ago, you go, then can't find your paperwork.
Exactly. So we need to stop. Me not say Jabba's sweet, and me not say it's not sweet. But just like how Unknown say, the girl's story have so much oil and so much thing happen. Why we think people have questioned it? Then it leads me to draw the same conclusion. If Jabba's name can call upon so much things, there is something there about him too. So all of the people just withdraw from it, and the girl go out her business and really go get the necessary. She needs to get the necessary help where she needs to get to deal with it. To me, I feel like something happened. I don't know if she gave willingly or unwillingly, but something happened between them where she wants to talk about it. Nobody now go get up and just make up a random story like that. But
too
as well as
the story.
Exactly, and Jabba's name called upon too much foolishness. As a man with popular, his name shouldn't have called upon things like that.
Much details.
So much things. So we don't need to have Pixar that jump. Liar and Kate. What's your name? Sky. Especially Sky. Sky needs to calm down. Me not have no problem with her. Me not know her. Me not have no problem with nobody. But Sky needs to stop control the narrative and everything. So even if the girl actually goes, if she go through something, even if the girl go through something, nobody now gonna believe. Because the girl attack, Sky tell her when to talk, how to talk, when to talk, nothing laugh, nothing show her face. It's not, you didn't get raped. So right then and there, so Sky look like she have a real personal vendetta against the youth. It look bad the way Sky behave.
It look real bad. Oh, them are doing for true. My second year Sky, you're
not even so liar. No, hold on. I'm not say liar. I'm move certain way like Sky.
Story and them attack. And she said this. She there in the box.
Me not say Sky not get raped, guys. I'm not saying she not get raped. I'm saying if she got raped and it was her story we're talking about, then we can talk about her story. But I understand, as I said, I am also a victim of certain things. But what I am saying, we have to learn to be understanding people. This is not about Sky. Hold on, Mama. This is not about Sky. I understand she's passionate, but this is not about her. So that's the reason why she needs to allow Peter Gay to speak. We don't need Sky need to stop act like so she want to control how the lady walk or the lady talk or whatever. That's the reason why no one is believing. But I am not saying that something didn't happen. Because if your name can call upon your sister, so you do your sister something, then something wrong right there so with you all in all. Exactly. Because if your name called by your sister, a deep shit that you know your own flesh and blood, something deep right there. So not one thing, not two, not three, not four. A
lot of people have bypassed that. You know, through them again.
You're on home. Exactly. And next thing women are like, one more thing, guys. And next thing women are like, if you hear say, one of the social, if you hear say me a thief, And then tomorrow you hear some thief. So when you forget to talk about say, let's put the thief in what she do aside yesterday. No, you hear some is a thief. You can't put it aside. It's a freaking one thief.
Guys, good day.
You can't put that aside.
I have 2 minutes.
Alright, let me ask one question
for my day. Okay, I'll run back. Alright? I just want to say something and run back. I listen to the case and different lives, right? And for you page and even screen recording when I hear things. I am not, I never did ever run out and say the man do this and the man do that and the man do this and the man do that. But when I was on the live, I saw the scar them. Remember, we hear the recording before she showed the scars. When the recording was shown, the scars are exactly like she mentioned. You see it in the side. So on the live session, you see her side, and when she showed the scar, it's the under her breast. She said her side and the one cut in her stomach. She described those 2 marks, and we saw those 2 marks. Remember, when she was describing it, she didn't know it was going to come to a point where people wanted her to show it. So on the live session, she didn't know some people would tell her to show it when she had described it. And she described it before she showed it, before she knew people was going to ask for proof. Right? And then, if someone is going to lie with their own blood, what can they do to someone that's not their blood? She said his stepsister is her best friend. And she consoled her when he did that to her. So why he wouldn't do it to someone else when he do it to her stepsister and her blood sister?
No, let me answer.
No, wait, let me finish that. Let me say I have 3 minutes to go back.
Did you hear the girl say that? Did you hear she said the girl is her stepsister? She said that?
Yes, she did.
I heard them say she said that.
I heard her say that she and the girl are best friend. I heard her say that. I mean, she called the girl one beanie. I mean, listen that because we not go in a people box. I heard her say that. And what else do me I go say? If he's innocent, me don't want nobody to tell a lie upon him or make up nothing upon him. If he's guilty, she needs to move forward. But when people are say them a control what she say, I've heard her talk and it's like she want to talk things what them a plan to do. And if them a plan to do something behind the scenes, she not supposed to come out and talk that. And I can speak from experience. I remember in 1999, I was living off of South Camp Road behind motor sales. When them say picking man and picking this and picking that, a little girl come and visit her boyfriend and go meet her at the bus station and down the town. And the whole of the man them over which part him live. Great power one place named Big Yard. The whole of the big man them over there and a bad man them over there. And when me carry the little girl got Almantown police station, if my mother tell me leave her alone because the whole of them are bad man. And me say me no business, don't want to do me nothing. And me I tell you so when me carry the little girl got the police station, not even them did that pay me in mind. And I don't know where that little girl is now because the country she come from. So even if she listen to live here now, me don't know who she be and she don't know who me be, but me remember when that happened. And me remember when all of them things that usually go over that place named Big Yard, round a Campbelltown, half South Camp Road, and all of a woman where they live under them, do that to them. But because of the bad woman of my mother is where me it originate from them, couldn't try that to me and my sister them. One of them run up my sister with plastic soda from head to toe. And then they think them are going to get out with it because they never know the background. And a whole heap of things my witness around there, so I say. And me I tell you that. So a lot of people are going to say, when she left from there, she go back, this happen and that happen. Things like that happen. It is swept under the rug, depending on who did it. My sister go up and date with man, and when she come back, one of the boy, them round and knock the man window. And when the man wind down in window, there's a big gun in the man's face, and they never know the man a police. They never know the man a police. I said, oh, no man, no out of here, a man can't come to me, go around here, Ray. And me, a friend come to me. Then time the 99, and my friend Deli Max walk up in Canada, the middle road and say, I want to go and move that. So when I get certain place, I have bucketed certain people and who you be? They try to do things and try to intimidate you until they know what you are made of.
That is so
and when the guy did that try, when the girl said she come out 3 years later after she got the grape, and then she was silenced again. They had to relocate her, and that's when she went back into a shell, like a crab or a turtle. And now if the girl build up the confidence and come out, Who are we to touch his line? This is Zandra. I'm my friend for years. Me know Zandra like from early 2000, 2001, and then we're the two family. And when we hear Zandra talk last night, and before things were said to her, she said the things that were said. And Zandra, as somebody will speak justice, and if she didn't hear the full story, she wouldn't swing to the side of the fence that she's home.
All right,
so some people just listen. Never come down.
Let me just say one more thing. But remember the lady when he come out and she video must see her uncle or look old man and he are crying at the car when she video him and say when you rape me and your sperm run down from my foot. You remember that woman there?
Remember that.
You know say how she bring it to light. Make you believe her. Because if she didn't come sit down, just one away and talk. We don't say, what she bring up that far? We have no sympathy and we have no empathy. All the way are messed up people. Me not say Rose perfect, she not perfect, Jabba's not perfect, none of it
and
perfect.
She did way younger.
Exactly, but we cannot select who, just because it come from, just because a dog come say the rat fat, don't mean so we can't believe the dog. We can't have selective believing for people. You understand? As we say, prove until them prove say you're guilty, then you're guilty. But also we have to look on the facts in name called upon too much things. And then I understand with the lady I saw a while ago, so they might try to protect the girl. But me not say them not to protect her. Me I say when she tell her story, stop act like them want to be narrators. But if them plan to do something in the future and they might try to protect her from bringing it to light, then I understand that. But them cannot be narrators. So the story all over the place. Me can't come right now and tell them my story, and nobody can tell me say I lie. Nobody can tell me say I lie. What happened to me, it did. But what we need to do is stop. Just because if Rose have certain behavior, don't mean that she not have feelings. Just because the girl go through something, don't mean she not have feelings. Be sure Jabba have a little daughter and him love him little daughter, I wouldn't want that to reach her. So he need to check for himself to find why he name and call upon all of this. And we need to bring back the app and make it become all of we need counseling. The whole of Jamaica, every woman in Jamaica need counseling. Because all of we go through some form of sexual assault, mental abuse. It is too much. Jamaica too slack. I'm too slack. Me I come down, I go back to work and the people must wonder
when me come for your school at evening time, you know the manners. Me your size.
Have no manners. They said that they have a police report. As we are trying to understand the whole thing, you know. So they said they have one police report, right? From 2016, they have that police report till now.
Never know some of your size.
In Dan?
Hold on there.
Miss Don, can I ask a question, please?
Wait. Anytime you see question them wanna ask, if me don't know, me don't know. If me not hear, me not hear. If me hear,
no. I just want clarity. That's why I wanted to ask questions. Okay, so it's all over the media that your son raped someone. Remember, I don't have facts. So you would be the person I would have to ask if that is accurate or not, correct?
So, like how you are asking me, you want me show you proof now?
We don't have to go there. You can answer yes or no.
No, I'm asking you if you want me show you the proof. If you want the proof?
If you want to, but I don't want to really go there today.
No, listen.
No, Dan can't say yes or no. Dan have to show you the proof.
Yeah, show the proof. So the proof I'm going to show you say, this is a lie. Okay?
Okay.
Let me show you the proof so you don't have to ask me the question again. Hold on.
Right.
All right. We could do this like civilized people.
Okay.
All right. Let me get for green screen.
So then send this when you come.
Sir, don't come for me, please. Because I'm being respectful. And I'm not on any person's side. Because I don't know either party.
So, you know
that?
Oh, you know that what you ask? The question you ask. So you
okay, you don't know where I'm going. So don't come for me.
I'm like that, I'm going to kick you right out of the box.
All right, make we hear what she have to say. She have a reason. She said she'll get to some point. So make we see where the point are point.
Patabangarang, mighty God, mercy upon us. Mercy upon us, Lord. Mercy upon us in the name of Jesus. Okay? People. There always be people. Hello.
Amma, where you going, Amma?
You know, when I am just there, cool up.
When you walk now, you walk now. Most of the people them I miss the fight. Okay, right? Listen me.
Yeah.
Hold on, free son.
The guy and Rosalie are play, right? And them have an issue. And Rosalie say, remember say you whatever your sister. Okay? Rose talk about the sister. The girl reach out to lawyer. Says she have a little issue about that guy. That's all the guy name mentioned. It's from the sister. Then I just reach out to Pete. The girl not just Pete up randomly and reach out to lie about this guy. You understand? Is it and Rose mentioned about the sister. That's where it starts from. But a lot of people are getting twisted. Which means the case still in court. You understand? So when you mention,
me see it the night. I watch it. What you say? You're right. I watch it the night where it play out. Rosalie wasn't any time at all talking about this particular female. This come out when from somebody.
The guy said that a Jabba said, "You know, can't use all case come at me because that years."
Yes.
So the people don't think about that. Eh?
And I saw them get the new case, which is the new case, go to somebody else. But Rosalie already get tied up in the case according to all the case set up. So does that happen? That's a simple mistake. We can correct. But they're not correct it because bullyism is the best way.
Stevenson already don't shut down them already because Andre Stevenson them on the spotlight on the case and saying don't want to talk about it. Why they don't say nothing about that? These people are hypocrites. Right now they find a young girl in a pit of Jamaica as a woman. Nobody now defend the woman, but they not defend the man.
No, we're not.
It's a hypocrite.
Okay, let's
say a woman abuse woman. So what the law abuse
correct? Yeah, but in that see paper here, but me show it on the live.
Okay, I'm gonna go with you. Let's say you're accurate in your information. Let's say that.
Yeah.
Right? So, because I've worked in the medical field for so many years. And
see come up there now. See my one there now. See data and everything there now. See there now.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, thank you.
You prove your point, right? Because you have an accurate story, you have your point. You can prove your facts.
Right, so we act like civilized people.
Right.
So see that me can't show because I don't want my live back.
No,
me have the iPhone, but me can't find the iPhone, so me have to take a picture again. Fresh we go now.
No, that's so fine.
Yeah. Me could talk and civilized. Yeah.
So you have never spoken to this person, correct? Have you seen her like over the phone? Like,
video? She did it from live. She was on my live.
No, like seeing her physically over video call. Have you ever seen her?
See her when she bought my camera.
Oh, so you have seen her?
Not her face when she just show her body, her scar and everything. They did their work when she showed the scar. 3,500 people did a watch.
Yeah, I've seen that too. But Don, I
a lot of respect for you, to be honest. You work in the medical field. You know how this operates. You live in America like myself. So let's use common sense, right? A person just showing their body parts, but not their face.
Because the people them tell her, say, no, all right, the person who do her, when do her, no know what she look like now, we know. 9 years ago, you know, look like how you look now, we know. You understand? So she don't want to show him her face to make him see where him only have an old picture, you know. Him don't have a new picture with her, you know. That are the things we a lot of we need to know, you know.
Oh, me understand that part there.
Understand that part there. She look like now, you know.
Okay.
Him could have wonder who this fucking girl, who this guy, him don't know what she look like now.
Because how you did look when you're younger, you don't look that way when you get older.
When you're 25, plus she put on a lot of weight, all of them, there's something, so him don't know what she look like now. Him have an old picture with her.
Okay, you hear what you just said? She put on a lot of weight. So this is going to let me be confused now. Why would they bring a picture stating that this is Peter Gay from a Google? She put on a lot of weight.
Listen, the people them a play tag and war with the judge, the jury, the solicitor from over Belgium. Because everything she go on like she know, so them a give her something to run with. Because she thinks she know everything. Don't she walk and tell her, say, my son charge rape and don't me just show you? Yes,
no,
that's why
I didn't hear that from her. I didn't hear that from her.
She has spread it well. She has spread it on anybody else. So she has tell her, say, my son charge rape and me, where I'm mother, me where got court, me where judge tell say done, I tell her no say done, but she has tell you all, TikTok say, nothing no go so lie me I tell.
Okay, you came with it.
So we are talking about something else. We're not talking about nothing else. We're talking about Jabba's, Peter Gay, and Graham.
Exactly, and this is my point, though. If she stated that she got stabbed with a screwdriver in her vagina, and
no, she never said that. She never said that. In none of the videos, she never said that. Never ever said that. The first time I ever hear that is from a screen record. She never, all right, look in the comment. Anybody ever hear she said, look in the comment, them I'll tell you. She never said nothing like that. And one place she said stab her with the screwdriver in her side and left it in her side.
Okay, Don. All right, let's play devil advocate then. One place she got stabbed, right? So, all right, one place she got stabbed, you know.
God help me.
Oh, you?
We would stand with her, yes. I would.
All right. Let me say something. You see,
you see, all right. That's why we don't want to get deep in that story, because we can't protect her now. We can't depend on the stream at all. Remember,
Jamaica revolve. There are programs that will protect her.
All right, give me a chance to say something. You say if you get raped, you wouldn't have the strength to come out. Remember, this happened in 2016, and she had deal with it, and she deal with it, and she deal with it. And she live her life